know me by now, but if you don't, I'm Ross Minton. This is Grow Your Own Life. And as always, please like and subscribe. That'd be amazing. I don't know if that's annoying people by now. It's starting to annoy me. Do I need to change that? Basically, subscribe if you want to. If you don't want to, hey ho. Anyway, I'm going to sow some leeks today. But it was just a general video about sowing seeds in general. Yeah, used that word too many times already. Basically, a lot of people get scared about sowing seeds. It's like, oh, it says I've got to plant them on these months. And it says I've got to, like, for instance, these leeks. Sow in January and February indoors, March and April outdoors. Right, and he's like, oh my god, I've not sown them yet, and it's February, and it's panic, 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 and what do I do? Oh, I can't grow leeks, throw them away and come back next year. No, you haven't got to worry about stuff like that. Far too many people take gardening too seriously, for a start. Far too many people take sowing seeds too seriously. You need dirt. It's all you need. Soil, compost, anything. I've just opened myself up a grow bag, put my hand in there, it's been a bit wet. This probably has far too much nutrients in it to be wasted sowing seeds. So I've also got down here a bucket with some old compost from last year. And I'm just going to mix that about a bit. I can give you a ratio, but I'm just going to eyeball it. And that's all I do, is I eyeball everything. And I don't take weights and measures. Because at the end of the day, as I've said before, seeds want to grow. This is what they do. Now these seeds are out of date in 2019. Should use them. Rubbish. Get them used. If only half of them germinate, that's still something like 150 leeks. And that's a 50% germination rate. I probably won't eat 150 leeks in a year. Okay? So just get any packet of seeds you can. It doesn't matter where they're from. Just get the cheapest ones you can find. These are from Wilco, 80p. They're out of date. They've been in a drawer. We're going to sow them anyway. Real simple theory for sowing seeds. If you've never sowed a seed before in your life, they always say, if in doubt, go twice the depth. So by that I mean this. Let's get an example. Let's get some pots. So there's your seed. Okay, that's the soil there, right? And you put your seed in, and you want to go in twice its depth. So you want it that deep. There's your seed. Soil on top. There's your seed, soil on top. Twice its depth. And you can do that for anything. If it's a very, 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 very tiny seed and it's teeny, then you just need to sprinkle a little bit of compost on just to stop the light, just to stop this glorious sunlight coming through, so the seed goes, it's time to germinate. And that's all you got to do. It's really, really simple. And I watch so many videos online about the number 10 garden hacks you have to know now. And it's crap. It's absolute crap. Seeds want to grow, plants want to grow, experiment, try things out. The back of the packet, it's just a guide. It is just a guide. For instance, the UK, it's a tiny little island in the middle of the Atlantic. Well, it's not in the middle of the Atlantic, is it? It's a tiny little island in the north-ish of the Atlantic. And yet, you'd think that we have the same guidelines for everywhere. We don't. If you're down in the Scilly Isles or in Cornwall, you've probably got a 3-week head start on the rest of us. And if you're up in Scotland in the Highlands, you're probably a month, 6 weeks behind us. So you look at the back of the packet and it says, sow these leeks in January, February, indoors. If you're in Scotland, you might not even do that till March, April. If you're in Cornwall, you might get away on a decent winter sowing them in December in your polytunnel. You've just got to look out your window and judge it. Information on the back of packets of seeds is just a guide. And don't take them too seriously. Just have a play about. Anyway, we're going to get these sown. And we're going to sow them a really, really, really easy way. We're just going to get a pot, any pot. There you go. I like this green one. It looks nice. It looks pretty. Bit of old compost in there. There's another thing. People go, you got to wash your pots. Rubbish. You don't have to. There's nothing in there. There's nothing in that dirt there that's not already in the compost. So why waste a day, 2, 3 days of your life washing all your plant pots. Pointless. Anyway, so we're going to get some compost in here. So the compost in there now. I'm just going to pat it down as I've done. Pop it on the side. Get the most of the dirt off my hands. Let's see if I can get these seeds out in a decent way. That's paper, it can go in the bin. Can I get them? Oh, it's in a little foily packet. It's in a foil packet, so they last even longer. Now there's probably too many seeds in this for that little pot. So I could get another pot, or I could get a bigger pot. But we're just going to do that. Look, sprinkle, 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 sprinkle. It's really hard to see. I will flip the camera around and show you in a second. But basically, these leek seeds, yeah, they are leeks. These leek seeds are very tiny and they're black. And they're hard to spot. Right, let's get the camera around and I will show you what it looks like. So there are the leek seeds. Can you see how small they are? There's my finger. See, they are tiny, absolutely tiny. They're like grains of salt. So you sprinkle them on top like so. And then all you want to do is just cover them. Now some people would use something like that, look. Which is like a little sieve, and I'll show you how to do that now. So you could do this, look. And I'll do it over here to show you. See how you get that nice fine soil? See how it's all lovely and oh yeah, you can grow seeds in there and it's beautiful. Yeah, guess what? It's a load of crap. Throw that thing away. What we're going to do is we're literally going to get a handful of soil like that. Probably a bit too much. We're going to dump it in the middle. We're going to pull out any bits like that. We're going to spread it round. Can we see the leek seeds? No, we can't. We're going to pat it down. We're going to put it in the corner. And that's it. That's done. That's all you've got to do. That is all you have to do. You don't have to get fancy. You could use a yogurt pot. You could use anything. Because it's cold, all I'm going to do now is cover that up to keep it warm. And somewhere in here, I have, somewhere, there they are. I have these little plastic things. So all I'm going to do, I'm going to put my leeks there. Oh, by the way, I've watered them. Or I will water them, but the watering can is all the way over there, and so we'll get that in a minute. So imagine, give it a good watering, pop that on top, job done. That'll be perfect. Keep an eye on it, keep it moist, and when they start to grow, Robert's your mother's brother.